Apparently being a CEO is just making fun of your customers and doing stuff nobody told you to do. LoveSac and its CEO Sean Nelson are currently being ratioed right now for trying to make a joke out of their customers. If you don't know LoveSac, they are a furniture company that sells couches and beanbags. Oh, I mean sectionals and sacks. And LoveSac sells their furniture for thousands of dollars. Being impoverished has saved me yet again. The sacks can go down to mere hundreds if you're lucky, but typically you are going to be paying like $2,000 and up if you want a couch sectional from LoveSac. And yes, furniture in general is pretty expensive these days, at least here in America. Even IKEA furniture is getting pretty expensive. But taking a look at their website, it really does seem like LoveSac takes prices to the next level, because you would think you're paying these very high prices for these objectively high quality items. These pillows and sectionals and sacks must be made of the most luxurious material out there. There's no way you're paying thousands of dollars for furniture made out of tour merch. Some artists do have really good tour merch. Most that I've experienced do not. When I took a look at some of the materials listed on LoveSac's website, I can tell you right now, whether I make it out the hood or not, I will never be buying anything from LoveSac. I guess you can consider faux fur really nice, or dermafoam if that's what you're into, but most things are going to be made out of standard foam, which I'm assuming is better than like the micro fiber foam that's in a lot of stuff. Couldn't tell you. I'm not going to pretend to be an expert in fabrics. It just sounds like regular stuff to me. On top of the fact that most of the covers that you can buy for the furniture are a polyester blend of some sort, whether it's polyester and recycled polyester or polyester and acrylic. I don't know if acrylic is actually some secretly super nice fabric. Even if it was, the amount of acrylic in this fabric doesn't justify the price. Again, I will emphasize, I'm not an expert here. Maybe you're getting what you pay for, but maybe you're not. You're probably not. I don't know. I don't want to be sued, but I feel like comedian Derek Cahill made it apparent that you're not. You know what else you're not doing? Finishing this video without some water. You sure didn't skip that cup of coffee today, or that Alani, huh? It's okay. The first step to recovery is going to get some water. Family sip. Cheers.
We just got our new couch delivered, and the only thing I have to say is, are you shitting my... This feels like corporate f***ing terrorism. Were they coming up with a business idea like, you know what we should do? Charge a f***ing shitload of money for our couches, and then make everyone be factory workers. I love that idea. We should call it LoveSac. Because they can suck our balls. Can you imagine being the delivery driver? If I showed up to work at 4 o'clock in the morning and I saw them start loading 97 f***ing boxes of couch to one address, I'd be like, you know what? Go f*** yourself.
Actually, yeah. I did Amazon Flex once. Never again. I've seen a day in the life of a delivery driver videos. Thank you for your service.
I don't even know where to start. Let's do a swept arm left. We'll see how much this is gonna suck. Jesus Christ, we got millions. One swept arm, one shoe, 2 feet, 1 clamp, 9 felt pads. Gee, it's like a f***ing Christmas story. 8 suicide thoughts. Remove the secret ingredients. It's a gun.
By the way, I've never heard of Derek Cahill until now. Cahill? I think he says it in the TikTok he posted. And of course, I'm not saying that to like slight him in any way. He's a very popular guy. He has over 1 million followers on TikTok. I'm just saying I'm not familiar with his work. His humor seems to be a bit crass, which is fine. I just don't know if people generally find him offensive or not. I'm just saying that because I don't know the general consensus of this comedian, and obviously he's like a major part of the story.
I was told to put gloves on for this because it f***s your knuckles up. What the? I think I did this right. Wow, only 80 more boxes to go. You guys have to know how unreasonable this is, right? There's no way you can't have some dude in a building pre-thising it. It'll be better when I'm older. I gotta say, the most VIP move is putting these gloves on. You wouldn't have knuckles anymore. I can't believe that there's not a warning on all these boxes. 30 years from now, there's gonna be an attorney on TV being like, did you have your knuckles ripped off by a LoveSac couch? call me. You may be entitled to compensation. I have LoveSac sees this video and they see that part and they're like, call my attorneys. God, my wife's gonna be so horny, so happy when she gets home and sees that I've built this couch. I'm gonna log this as a f***ing workout. Look at the knuckles of these gloves. You just put your couch together, it's covered in blood. Stop looking, LoveSac, you already did that. What the? It's like putting pants on a toddler. Every Sactionals configuration starts with 4 shoes. Okay, you This is so stupid. I'm starting to cook. Starting to feel like a professional LoveSacker. Hi, my name's Derek Cahill, and I'm a LoveSac. Is that correct? Wow.
Wait, was all that for a love seat? I mean,
LoveSac.
with the amount of boxes there were, I thought he got a section. Sorry.
Sactional.
Derek's video went viral, sitting at over 2 million views right now. People in his comment section overwhelmingly agreed with him. Somebody commented, yeah, I'm sorry, but the fucking audacity of sending me furniture I have to upholster. And the CEO of LoveSac did indeed respond to this video.
Derek, as predicted, our attorneys have reviewed your submission and determined that you are, in fact, entitled to compensation. As such, we will be sending you a new pair of size small floral print gardening gloves to mitigate your losses.
So he's making fun of the fact that Derek had to wear gloves, even though it's widely known amongst LoveSac havers that if you don't wear gloves while upholstering your LoveSac, you risk the chance of ripping open your knuckles. Way to really hone in on how to solve the problem there, Sean.
Furthermore, we have been forced to consider hiring a dude in a building that will be pre-vising it for those with especially soft hands.
Again, with the mentioning of the hands.
If this comedy thing doesn't work out for you, Derek, please consider applying. You'd be a natural at LoveSac. I will personally write you a letter of recommendation. Oh, and the attorneys want to know, Derek, was your wife in fact horny?
Ew, 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 ew. That's just gross. Eric can say it because it's Derek's wife, but why are you? Ew.
I mean, happy, as you said, when she came home and saw the beautiful LoveSac, ready to last a few decades in your home, as they do, that you built with your own 2 hands. You're welcome.
I feel like I can tell he made this video and didn't really run it past anyone because 1, he's the CEO. He doesn't have to run it by anyone. 2, it's also on his personal page. 3, someone would have at least told him to not make the joke about another man's wife on the internet. I feel like that's a PR, HR nightmare. And lastly, I feel like this was his idea because the video is still up, at least at the time of this recording. There are so many negative comments on this post. Why is it still up? Probably because he does whatever he wants. The actual LoveSac TikTok page posted this and not getting the ick from a grown man needing tiny little gloves to assemble a couch.
Wow, it's so easy. Oh, it's so comfy. The best thing is your girl didn't even have to get out a toolbox.
They're really hung up on the whole glove thing, which I think was one of the least egregious jokes he made about LoveSac in that TikTok. But obviously this post went over well. As a woman who had to put my rather large LoveSac together completely by myself and absolutely did need gloves, this video gave me the ick. Someone posted an image of their stock dropping. The CEO, Sean, also reached out to Derek directly to sort of play this whole thing up.
Well, this LoveSac thing has gone somewhere. So Wednesday night, the CEO of LoveSac messages me on Instagram asking me for my address, and I was like, are you gonna fucking send me a bomb? And then he asked to meet with me on Thursday.
Hey, thanks for the great banter. Love your energy. And a close ranter as well. I think he meant to say, I'm a banterer as well. I like to banter. I'm a ranter. I don't know. Just not funny like you. We'd love to have a call with you tomorrow to chat about how we could take this further. Obviously, pay you to create some not cheesy or corporate content to keep this going a bit. You got any time between 3:30 and 5:30 Central, or later can work too.
To see if we could find a way to work together and find a positive spin to all this. And I was like, well, I already spent an entire business day putting your couch together. I'm sure I could spare 30 more minutes. So I go to sleep. I go into night. I wake up Thursday morning. About 11 tags in this video. Porqué? What the fuck? Surely my fucking eyes have deceived. Is LoveSac talking shit? I spent 7 fucking hours building that couch, and you're gonna fucking bully me? Every time I watch it, I'm like, who? The comments from you guys on that video are fucking feral. Someone posted a picture of their stock. I was like, brother, bury me. I'm fucking deceased. So despite their shit talking and the CEO telling me that I have soft hands, I decide to show up to the call because I am chasing that paper.
One thing about Derek is about his money. They just spent thousands on a couch that Derek had to put together himself.
I'm a fucking bona fide hustler. I'm trying to be a billionaire.
And it's Sean, the CEO, and his social media posse. And I was just like, you the ones talking shit? And they were like, I don't know if you've seen some of the follow-up videos and the comments, but people aren't very happy with us right now. Oh my God, I had no idea. I couldn't have made it easier for them. All they had to do was reply to my video and be like, holy shit, that fucking sucks. We should make it better. And everyone would have been like, oh my fucking God, LoveSac, I love you. Oh.
This is one of the follow-up videos that LoveSac posted, by the way. I'm muting it because it has music. Turns out the best way to get laid is assembling a LoveSac couch for your wife. I guess this is just LoveSac's work culture? I don't know. That post is still up too. People have since come forward about their issues with LoveSac.
I'm so glad that people are talking about the LoveSac couches and how much of a mess they are. This was my couch. This was a $10,000 couch.
Wait, y'all can afford $10,000 couches? Y'all are spending $10,000 on couches and y'all don't get a complimentary couch guy? And I don't just mean the guy that builds the couch. I mean like a couch concierge. I fall asleep on my
Sectional.
and I want to wake up to a blanket over me and a snack next to the couch. I got a tough stain. I don't want to buy OxyClean. I better be able to call the couch concierge service and they better be over here with the new cover.
ASAP.
That's what $10,000 should get you. You guys are paying $10,000 just to be able to
Sit down.
Now, it did have the speakers inside of like the walls and inside of like the base was like down here under this seat. But the sound system barely worked. It was like not consistent at all. It would always disconnect. It was super difficult to update the thing. I had to take the whole couch. It was a whole thing. But this couch was so uncomfortable for what I paid for it. And assembling this thing, it took me and 2 of my friends maybe 4 hours to get this thing assembled because the little bases that you stick the things into are so impossible to get together. I've seen them at the LoveSac store. They're like, oh yeah, you can just modular, just move it like this, change your orientation of the couch. I'm like, man, this is a great idea. I can have multiple couches in one. I can have the sound system. It's going to be great. Guys, it's a trap, okay? I ended up selling this couch. I think I ended up selling it for like $5,000, something like that.
Y'all can afford $5,000 couches?
Which I was like thankful to at least even get that out of it, because I paid $10K for it. This is your sign. LoveSac couch, stay away. No.
People are leaving pictures of how many boxes came with their LoveSac delivery and comment sections. Do you not have to sign off on these deliveries? This is like thousands of dollars of merchandise just being left outside of people's home. I'm sorry to say it, but guaranteed whoever is having me sign is gonna have to help bring these in. Listen, buddy, I'll throw in $5 if you help me build it. Take it or leave it.
Leave me alone!
And after a quarter of the internet came out about surviving LoveSac, the CEO finally revised his statement.
Whoa, Derek, and your passionate army of fans, and all LoveSac owners weighing in online. First and foremost, look, I am actually super grateful to have you as a LoveSac customer. You have built this company right out of my parents' basement by building your Sactionals. And I promise, I get it. I have personally assembled and covered over 1,000 pieces over these past 20 years. At events, store setups, my own home, the setup is no joke. And Derek, I thought your LoveSac rant was not just wildly funny, but totally accurate. Our previous video responses to you were just meant to have a little bit of fun, given your profession. But I clearly understand the passion of the Derek Cahill fans now, and I am impressed. I apologize for being unfunny. We'll leave the comedy writing to you in the future, I promise. But in all seriousness, I've not let anyone here at LoveSac rest until we have a permanent solution to the problem that you've called our attention to. I hear all of you out there who still have the scars from your first Sactional setup. We invented it that way for fast shipping.
So you admit LoveSac is just fast furniture.
adding on and all the modularity and washability that comes from its design. But you're right, there should be a better way by now. So we're on it. Stay tuned. I've got something cooking fast that I think will be the right solution to what you and so many others are asking for. Derek, I love you, man. I love all our LoveSac customers, and I am grateful for your business, truly, and your patience. We hear you. So stay tuned.
I just don't understand how you see a bunch of complaints about your own company and decide to make a joke about it publicly. Like, I kinda get it. Derek, a whole comedian by the way, was being funny. So it's not too far off to want to respond in a lighthearted way. But if you were gonna make a joke about it, I would assume as a CEO, you would make a
haha, we'll get right on that
joke, not a
haha, you crazy Derek, how's the wife? You keeping her satisfied?
joke. And another thing, I know I'm probably being like nitpicky now, but the fact that he says that he has something cooking fast,
I've got something cooking fast.
depending on how fast this issue actually gets resolved, if it's super quick, that would indicate to me that this is a problem that's already been spoken about and sort of workshopped on. They just didn't see the need to implement it, but they're doing something about it now because this is the most attention that the issue has ever gotten. And I know it's like, oh, well, do you want the issue fixed or not? First of all, this doesn't pertain to me. LoveSac doesn't ever gotta worry about me. But just in general, as a company, why not always be making things better for your consumers? Oh wait, maybe it's because they don't really care about them. But yeah, that's it. That's the end of the video. Let me know your thoughts. Do you own anything from LoveSac? If so, was it worth it? Do you think the LoveSac posts were funny? Are you a fan of David Cahill? Let me know. As always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you have the time. Love you. Cheers. Seriously, y'all can afford these couches?